YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back with Patchy's rampaging cavalry hordes, and I have a new mouse and keyboard. Woo! No more of that stuff going on. This one's a little more sensitive than I was used to before. It's got some higher sensitivity settings, which I can adjust, but I'm going to try and get used to it on the sensitive setting, which is nice because if I can, it means that I can move the mouse further on the screen with less physical movement, which would be quite nice. Let's see where we left off. We had taken a mule from Bactria, so this army has no more movement points. The Bactrians have armies down here, and I think we were getting ready to end a turn. But I do want to, even though it's risky, see if we can affect this spy. So I'm going to try some assassination. Never mind, I'm not, because I don't have enough money. I won't be trying an assassination after all. Probably wouldn't have succeeded anyway. Their agent's considerably higher level than mine. And that spy has caused me some grief. Bactrians are going to come out against me, which is perfectly fine with me. I'm pretty sure I'm capable of destroying them. They outnumber me in infantry, but I have a lot of horse archers. Their general is a Hellenic cataphract, and I have a Parthian royal cataphract. I think we can handle him. So let's fight this on the battlefield, see if we can pick these Bactrians apart. They really don't have many, they don't have any long-range missile troops, except for those slingers. And one unit's hardly going to be enough to bring down 5 units of horse archers. So they do have some Bactrian light horse, but if I protect my horse archers with a couple of Bactrian noble, or with a couple of Median cav, we should be fine. I about said Bactrian noble horse. I'm glad they don't have any of that, because it would be hard to stop. I could pick away at it with heavy shot, though, and the computer's chosen to attack me in horrendous weather, and with no sort of terrain advantage. That is to be certain. Oh, I keep hitting the shift button on this new keyboard by accident rather than the control key. I'm gonna have to get used to that feel. It's a little lower than I was used to it. I'll just put these guys way up here on the hill and keep my general with them for the moment. And I'm going to put some Median cav on both flanks. Like I said, I am still going to have to be getting used to this keyboard a little, even though it is functioning properly. It is a wired... well, I guess in case any of you are curious what I ended up with, I found a sweet deal on newegg.com. It's a Cooler Master Storm blue backlit gaming keyboard and mouse. Is only 30 bucks American for the combo. So I'm sure it's not like the most high-end product out there, but I'm pretty impressed with it for the price. It's a lot better than the wireless Logitech keyboard that I had. And I had a pretty nice one. It was like a Logitech Wave wireless keyboard and mouse. That I paid a lot more for that than I did for this, and this one has more features, backlighting and all kinds of stuff. Like, I mean, it is a nice keyboard from what I'm used to. Some of you all may be the ones who have gone out before and gotten like really nice, expensive keyboards. I've never spent much money on that kind of thing because I don't see myself as a good enough gamer to justify that kind of money spent on, say, like a keyboard. I mean, because it's like, what value is it going to return to me? It's not going to fix my micro mistakes or something like that. Not to say that a good keyboard and mouse doesn't help, but I think you all get what I'm saying, right? It'd be like me buying Lance Armstrong's bike to compete in my annual bike race that I do. It won't make any difference if I'm on Lance Armstrong's bike. I'm still not winning that race. And now, I mean, going from a 1970-something Schwinn steel cruiser or something that was really heavy onto Lance Armstrong's bike, now that might make a difference. But again, I think you all get where I'm coming from. So that's why I've never tried, you know, one of these fancy whoa, getting attacked by a Bactrian light horse over here. I kind of blob attacked back on them, but we should be okay. We've got plenty of distance between them and their infantry. And I'm still getting horse archer shots on some of these guys, and they're going to blob more Bactrian light horse in this direction.
The enemy's hidden units.
I just need to get rid of these Bactrian light horse before the enemy infantry shows up, and it looks like I'm not going to accomplish that, unfortunately. I have to get out of here pretty quick. My Median Cav's taking some losses. Probably some friendly fire losses too, so I'm going to try and move to the flank over here. Come on! My Median Cav are getting torn apart by... Would you please pull away from the enemy rather than along the path of their shots? Couldn't get my dang men to pull away. Oh, it's because that Bactrian light horse is still chasing me. I would prefer that you not walk. Really do intend for you to run. My Median Cav got torn apart by light horses, which is kind of frustrating. So yeah, I lost a lot of Median Cav to light horsemen.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
That may be the difficulty setting playing a role here. I'm going to switch back over to fire at will. Just keep luring enemy units up towards my infantry line. I've still got 3 full units of Median Cav and a Royal Cataphract with which to make strikes on the enemy units. And I'll just kind of keep my horse archers at a distance. Okay, about to lure some of the enemy units back here the way that I want to.
Our hidden units have been
Just gonna
discovered.
keep using my horse archers to pick away at these guys. I'm gonna have to keep fleeing backwards though because my horsemen are gonna come within range of their peltist. That's not what I want. I've unloaded quite a bit of ammo and I've got 30 or 40 kills on some of my guys.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
And so this got another Bactrian light horse up here. Let's go out of fire at will for a second because I think we're hurting our own men. I'm going to pull a couple of spearmen this way, and then I'm going to bring these guys around for a rear attack real quick on these Bactrian infantry that are out in front of me. And I just want to fix some of these infantry over here. Okay. Man, this mouse is a lot better. I am thoroughly pleased with it. Okay. We've got some
Our general is under attack.
Bactrian units kind of bunched up here. This will give my general a chance to get in. Let's actually peel off here and go take out these Eastern Slingers. Okay. Yeah, those Eastern Slingers are unguarded now. My Cataphract just got a great charge on the enemy general. I'm going to inspire my general. I honestly need more infantry over in this vicinity, quickly if possible. I'm going to bring up my horse archers again and let them open fire. Sorry I haven't gotten y'all any close-ups yet, I'm just trying to win the fight. The enemy Cataphract general is doing extremely well, considering that I got a very clean charge against it. My horse archers set to skirmish, they are. So I've got more infantry coming in. And I've got infantry coming in this direction. Yeah, so my horse archers
flee the field of battle.
fine for now. I'm going to keep my Median Cav away from their spearmen.
We await your orders. Our spears are yours.
So even though I kind of had their guys outflanked right there, they ended up beating me anyway. This hard difficulty setting is going to make me rely on...
Our men flee the field of battle. This is
I'm going to just go into melee with all these peltists. I'm going to charge into some of these spearmen. Where's my generals back here? My men are routing like crazy right now. I'm going to try and get a rear charge on these Eastern Spearmen if my guys last till I get there.
Our men flee the field of
They
battle.
may, or they very well may not. And I'm not in a good position here, actually. Not at all doing well. Oh, whoops. Clicking the wrong unit's attack there. That's not good. Here comes a devastating Cataphract rear charge. That's going to clean out these guys. At least it should. And I took out their remaining... going to take out their pikemen here real quick.
Our men flee the field of
Their
battle.
eastern spearmen will actually end up probably fighting well against my my horsemen, as opposed to mine will not do well against them. But we could probably still pull this out if we do it right. Without enemy cav to worry me.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Really, my eastern spearmen and cataphracts are having a hard time knocking out peltist. I'm going to pull another rear charge here. I've got... Oh, and these peltists aren't dead either. Good grief, man. Their guys do really well in melee.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Get another trample charge, second win, and inspire. That ought to finish off the enemy general. Those peltists ought to be finished. Let's charge my Medians back into these eastern spearmen that are now unbraced.
The battle is turning in our favor.
So it was a bloody fight, but looks like we're going to turn it. That rear charge right there for my cataphracts was pretty critical. Now let's finish off. Let's finish off these pikemen with my horse archers. I'm just going to spread out and open fire. And we need to run down enemy troops. Let's continue the fight. Let's take horse archers down this way to run them down. I'm going to turn off fire at will. Yeah, let's take the rest of these Medians this way. Okay, just trying to spot fleeing units at this point. I'll kill as many of them as I can. I don't know if we destroyed the enemy forces entirely or not. Probably not. But we've probably killed a great many of them.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
That Median cav all ended up coming in really handy. Badly needed units. Yeah, they're going to get away with some eastern spearmen there. But we can probably cut off some of the rest of these guys. And my horse archers are quick. They've already caught all of these units down here. Horse archers are actually really good for running down fleeing enemies because they're fast. But I mean, you can run down any or all fleeing enemies with pretty much any cavalry unit. I'm just trying to cut off these fleeing units over here, which we have successfully cut them off. And again, sorry I didn't get you all any close-ups in this battle. I'm just really needed to win it. If I get one where I have a little more time, obviously I'll try and focus on some close-ups for y'all, because I know that makes the battle probably more exciting. There's some men running away over here, quite a few of them. I don't know if we can catch them in time, but I'll try. Fast forward here. My horse archers are quick, but I don't know if they're that quick. And it depends on if those guys change direction. Let's see, I've crested over the hill. Red line's getting close. I got one unit quick there. It's out ahead of everybody. I'm going to turn on fire at will with this unit so that I can kill a few of them just in case they beat me to the red line. Nice. Killed pretty much all of them. Quit the battle at this point. So it was a costly victory, but it was a victory. And it looks like we put down pretty much all the enemy units. If they get away, it's going to be by the skin of their teeth there. So, not bad in the end. Most of my Median cav coming out strong. My general didn't start off so great, but ended up getting some brutal charges in that battle. That downhill one into the back of those eastern spearmen was brutal. I don't know how those peltists survived that. It must have been the angle or something. Like I just didn't get a good angle on them. Yeah, that's fantastic. We've put some pretty serious beat on the Bactrians here for the loss of one eastern spear unit, and they only get away with a single spear unit. And I doubt they're going to have too many garrison forces at that small city, especially considering they just took it.
We can agree here, if the spirits wish it, to perpetrate.
Yeah, I am going to go for a non-aggression pact with the Masegete, since they have no ties that would, you know, hurt me at this point. Let's see. And it just means hopefully one more faction that I'm not having to fight. like you can see right here, I've got Bactrians over by one of my cities and another faction in another spot. And that's spy committing arson, which I do not need. So let's finish these guys off. Yeah, let's see.
Kill them all!
So they have fled.
Sieging settlement.
Gonna auto-resolve this and just take the city from them. And somehow they still got away.
Is that all, my lord? Ready for orders.
No, looks like their army got killed. Good. So we just need to convert our building back over. This army can retrain a little. We are a little bit stretched thin at the moment, unfortunately. Let's see, this Bactrian army near Nissa is bad. What kind of garrison am I going to have at Nissa? 2 hillmen, 2 spearmen. I'm going to have to put some kind of... I'm going to have to raise some forces here. See if we can defend, raise an army. I'm going to go ahead and go with the cataphracts just because they're a more powerful unit. And I don't really have the money to give them any mercenaries even if there were any, nor do a lot of recruiting, unfortunately. And it looks like we might have a rebellion in the province of Parthia, which is bad, because I don't have a lot of forces to put it down with right now. So this is getting a little bit dicier than I'd like at the moment. Alright. I can go for more public order bonus. What can I train from infantry tents? I'm going to check this out real quick. Because if I can start getting this Parthian swordsman, that would be handy. So it enables Bactrian hillmen. What about, like, let's see, what is this? Nobles' quarters, maybe? What do I get with that? Persian light archers. Or no, yeah, enables Persian light archers. Yeah, Parthian swordsman right there. So I just need the nobles' palaces. Let's check what this one gives us. This one gives us Persian hoplites. And Parthian foot archers. Parthian foot archers are good archers. So I'd want to build both of those buildings eventually. Let's go ahead and research this infantry tents. That could come in handy. I hate wasting my time with the Cath. I wonder if they would take a peace treaty with me. They may not. Or with whatever these guys are. Not Cath. Cath is their city. Nope. They don't want a peace treaty. Perhaps a sound thrashing can convince them of their erroneous decision there. Let's see, is Amul in its own province? Amul is in its own province. Who are these guys? Sagittaria. This is going to be annoying trying to chase down all these little Bactrian armies. Hate it when the AI does this kind of crap. Part of me is tempted to just keep pushing, though, and just keep ransacking Bactrian cities, because we can take away some of their ability to continue this type of fight. But then again, they're just going to ransack my cities, too. So I'm really not sure what to do, but let's try it. Let's just go ransack some of their crap here. Just because we can. And Patchy's flaming sacks of crap are going to take Bukhara. So, again... At least maybe we can put some hurt on the Bactrians here. Their armies are not starving, unfortunately. I do have this judge here. We could try some military disruption here. Might get lucky and slow these guys down. Nope. We can try again, though. Except I don't have enough money. Genius. It really would have been helpful if you would have taken care of that on the first try. Well, things are about to get dicey, folks, because I think there's about to be a rebellion. I don't have a lot of money. So this is just going to be tricky. I really shouldn't have declared war on these guys up here. That's looking like a mistake at this point. Let's definitely get a bread and games edict cut out here. I don't think we'll be able to keep it, because I'm probably going to get attacked by these Bactrian forces here, and it's unlikely that I'll be able to stop them. Unless I get extremely lucky. Yep, here they come. They have 2 pike units. Mercenary Persian cav. Their calves... And all my guys are injured. There's no hope here. I'm just going to have to give it to him. So, yep, that sucks. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. And then they're going to go take Merv, too. So if I auto-resolve this, I might win. But they have another army nearby, and they may just come up with it and finish me off. Yep. Oh, what? It's really giving me a good chance against this armored elephant because of numbers. That's a rip-off to the enemy, but I'll take it. Now you know how I feel, losing all my elephants when I auto-resolve. Choke on it. There's no way those guys could have beat an armored elephant. I mean, that's just pure ludicrous. Oh, look, they're coming with a third army. And now they're finally going to take it. Wow. I'm going to go take out Bactria's capital cities and see if I can start starving them out. Because they keep coming out with little bitty armies, and they're going to keep doing this. I need to cut off their head, basically, in order to put an end to this. And those guys are going to start raiding at a mule. That's okay. Hopefully I can get myself out of this funk. I don't know if I can or not. Yep, and there was a rebellion. Partheva is back. I don't have the money to stop this kind of stuff, so I'm just going to allow the adoption. I don't really care. I can't get up here to stop these rebels in case they come after this city, which is annoying, but I can go ahead and get ready to move against the Bactrians at Nissa. And we'll just let the province rebel a little to see if we can get the public order back in check. Maybe I can sweep in behind the Parthians here. So yeah, I'll see if I can sweep in behind them here and pin them in, at least get most of their armies. But I mean, they keep churning out armies pretty quickly. And I'm not sure if it's hardly worth it for me to spend money back here, but I'll try. And let's see.
How can I serve you?
I don't want these guys getting to this city. Let's see if we can, again, maybe get lucky with some military disruption. Man, I have no sort of luck with this guy. And I don't know, I have a spy up here, actually. My spy can only reach these guys. Let's try it, see if we can poison their provisions. There we go. So at least this army should be pinned in place. Well, it can move half of its range still. Didn't get the full effect, but... Alright. Don't have a whole lot of choice here, but just to end the turn and hope for the best. But it's not looking good here. I could easily get killed by the Bactrians just because AI's got more resources than I do, and it's going to be really hard for me to stop them because they've kind of got me in a pretty bad pinch here. Though, it looks like I could auto-resolve this and get a pretty nice win against Bactria. If I fight it myself, I mean, it is across a bridge. But I'm thinking that it might be best for me to just auto-resolve this. I get a pretty good win chance here. And be able to push back the Bactrians, probably with pretty good losses. But pretty heavy losses for me too. Whatever. At least it pushes them back and those guys can't take any more cities. That's the army that I'd really hoped to stop from doing that. But clearly not going to happen. They have cataphracts. I have no hope in Hades of stopping them. Yep, hardly killed any of their troops. Yeah, I just don't have an economy here. I do think that I'm probably going to lose. Got Cath guys running, or the guys from Cath running around everywhere. Trade agreement dissolved. I can no longer trade, so now I'm really broke. And they're continuing to hit me with agents. And there's a large Parthavan army building. My guys aren't retraining fast enough. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much writing on the wall here, folks. I'm gonna have to abandon Amul. I can't afford to take the fight there anymore.
For you, my lord!
Let's see. We'll retake Merv. But I mean, I'm running out of money for this kind of thing. They keep converting my buildings, and it costs me money to convert them back, and I'm just not making any. And then this army has to retrain. I can't go anywhere. It's just too beat up. And it won't retrain much. We're going to eventually lose this city here, which stinks, because really you give these guys like thorax swords and like really good units. That's irritating. They're rebels. Looks like Arya is going to attack Bactria right up there, so that might be good. Might end up helping me out just a little bit. I have a little money left. Let's think about the best way to use my agents. Let's get over here and see if I can hurt this army.
Can I assist you further?
I just want to come to right this side of the city. Yeah, okay, this army right here, I need to poison.
I will call forth.
Oh crap, I can't reach him. That's annoying.
At your service.
Let's see if we can disrupt this army up here.
I will make them doubt their leaders.
Wow, finally succeeded. Let's see what the effect was. Okay, they can't move or act, so that might be good. We might be able to dig our way out of this. It's not looking good, but if we can just subdue Bactria a little, let me get back on my feet and kind of be defensive, earn a little money back, we might be able to get back in the game here. But I mean, we're in pretty dire shape. Pretty dire shape indeed. Let's see. That one gives me less upkeep and stuff. That would be handy because I don't have much money. Alright. And get more dread on this general. With the cataphract rear charges, that could be pretty helpful. We're not researching any technologies. Let us remedy that. Let's go ahead and start researching here on foreign policy because it'll get us a better tax rate and more public order, and we could use money and public order at the moment. See what happens with Bactria. Oh, they're going to come back at me with both of these armies. I'm just going to have to retreat. So I'll retreat back, see if I can continue to retrain. They can't reach me. And then maybe I can use my spy to poison them. Wow, they always go into forced march so they can move a really long ways. Okay. Kath is going to come after my little city here. That's fine, they can have it. Or the Komini or whatever their name is. I don't know what I don't know what their name is. The K people. You can have it. I was just taking it from Bactria, and I don't think those guys are any friends of Bactria. They didn't even take it. They probably just sacked it, which is actually worse for me because now it's just going to be getting madder and I don't have the money to repair it. Looks like the Parthian forces are going to try and siege my city. I don't know exactly what my chances are of stopping them. They're going to have 4 ladders, and they've got 4 infantry units, all with very good upgrades against my hillmen. But I mean, by the time they go through showers of arrows and stuff, maybe we can do this. Let's do our best to fight this back. This is with an improved CJI, unfortunately. For me, that is. Fortunately for all of us, because we like Total War. But the enemy, I'll do what I can. If I can get them to come down from the walls in such a way that maybe I can rear charge their guys with my Median Cav, it might work. But it is going to depend on how they attack me and how well they pull off the attack. Okay, let's see, here they are over here. So they actually just have 1 ladder? Huh. That is not good for them. It's good for me. And of course they have their thorax swordsman on it, which is the worst possible unit for me. So here's what we'll do.
Hillmen!
We'll have hillmen waiting in wherever we need them to wait, whether it's here or here.
Orders, my lord!
And we'll just get
Awaiting
some kind of
orders.
rear charge set up. Hopefully the AI tries to burn the gates. I haven't seen them try to burn the gates ever since the patch, but I really want them to try and burn the gates so that my towers can get a lot of shots. Surely they can't hide ladders. And they're not coming from any other direction. So wow, I got really lucky here. There's only one ladder, and they were in a hurry to siege me, which was not supposed to be in line with what happens in the new patches, but it kind of makes sense because these guys don't have a lot of armies to take attrition with. So if the swordsmen go up, I'm going to be interested to see whether they go for the gatehouse or whether they try and come down here. If they try and come down here, I'll just get ready. Hillmen have armor-piercing attack. They're just really weak. They have 15 armor and 35 health, so very weak. The ladder actually moved up in such a way that they didn't come within range of my gatehouse, and it looks like they're gonna doing some funny business before they dock. No idea what that's about. And we'll see how many more of their units they bring up to try and bring over the ladders, but right now the AI is operating a little piecemeal, which could work into my favor. And I'm curious to see if they try and come down here or if they try and capture the gate for their reinforcing troops. But nevertheless, here they come. Sweet, my tower's now shooting them. Yes. Come on, tower. At least my tower can start to chip away at their hit points and maybe kill a few of their men. Haven't killed any of their men yet, but won't take long. Those towers are pretty strong. I'm actually surprised. Well, no, I'm not really surprised. The Thorax Swordsmen have really good shields and armor. So this is kind of to be expected. They can take a few shots before they start taking losses. Here they come. Yeah, their men are coming down.
Ready.
And they're kind of running forward towards my cav. It's not really what I want. So I'm going to flank attack them with my Bactrian Hillmen to stop their charge. So now I'll bring my horse general back in. I don't have the best rear charge from this angle, unfortunately, and they're killing my men very quickly. I've only killed 5 of their men, even though I totally flanked them. And here comes all the other AI infantry. I can get kind of a flank charge, but I cannot get the type of charge that I need here. My hillmen are not doing a very good job here. They're all bunched up, even though they're non-formation attacks. Can't seem to get them to break up and actually attack, and I'm losing cav really fast now. And I'm barely denting these thorax swords. I'm probably taking friendly fire from my own tower here. And I'm guessing that the AI's morale is going to be very high. And they've got thorax pikes following up, so I mean, I don't really see how I can win this. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of horsemen.
We're losing ground.
And I don't really have a good rear charge angle. Come on. Why'd you have to give them a thorax sword unit? Really? Rebels get like high tier units that just, and then chevron ones at that? It's like, hey, by the way, all of these ex-military professionals were just sitting around waiting to rebel, and they joined us. I mean, heaven forbid all these military people would actually be serving in the military, but whatever. It's all good, right? These guys are already in pike formation too, which is bad. They're going to start trying to come down here in pike formation. I'm not even going to rout this thorax sword unit, like completely surrounded. It's going to outfight me. That's the thing. When you get in these slug out fights on the very hard difficulty setting, it's going to be a lot worse for you because the AI has huge buffs, and that's all there is to it. Like, so slug out fights are not what you want. You really want hit and run fights because that's where you can actually get some boost. I did take out the thorax swords. I don't know that that means I'm in any better shape. I'm going to try and disengage my hillmen, and then at least we're getting to kill some of their cav over here while they're trying to burn the gates. But they're going to burn through the gates relatively quick. Probably quicker than I can stop.
We await your orders. Double time.
Okay. Let's see if we can get into the flank of these pikes.
We are at your command.
I'm gonna try and get completely behind these pikemen before I charge. The enemy general's there, and they've already got their pikes turned to bear on my men. But I did get my Median cav cleanly into their back, which normally would spell instant death for pikemen, but they're gonna probably get turned around and kill my general with their pikes too. Yeah, see, look, their phalanx is already pushing back and reforming. At least trying to, and they might succeed. But their general is taking some pretty substantial losses.
What are your orders?
Not fast enough, though.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yeah, not fast enough. So I'm going to end up damaging Parthaven forces, but they're going to be back. So this is bad. This is definitely bad. I need to get my armies back together, reclaim at least my single province, and try to defend it. It's going to be hard to get rid of Bactria at this point, because there's no one else over in this region that has any interest in allying with me. Which way are these guys facing? They're like in some kind of weird porcupine formation. My general is about to die. Only killed 60 roughly of the enemy pikemen, even though I got a clean charge into their back. So my Median cav didn't get very many kills.
Are your orders?
And there's just more Parthian pikemen pouring down here. So yeah, this is a fight that's not going to last forever. There goes my general, which means that these Eastern Spearmen won't be far behind. Yeah, and even out of phalanx formation, Eastern Spearmen aren't going to have a very easy time against pikemen. And look, their thorax pikemen here are in formation of swords, and they're starting to kill my men really quickly. We've killed a fair deal of their cav, which is kind of a consolation prize. They had some citizen cav here that's taken fairly substantial losses. No oil on the gatehouse, and we've got enemy thorax pikemen making for the town square. And I don't think my mobs stand much of a chance there. Though my Eastern Spearmen are lasting slightly longer than I thought they would, but again, it's only a matter of time because these thorax pikemen are now in formation, so my guys are getting very few kills. My arrow towers probably did most of the killing here. And again, at least we put down some of their citizen cav. If I would have had just a few more troops, or at least a better way to charge these guys, I might have been able to pull it off. Like, part of me wonders I should have just let them come out of here further and then fixed them over here so I could have had a good clean rear charge against them. That might have served me better. I don't know. These thorax pikemen at least are going to get shot some by the towers. And at least the longer this fight goes on, the more their men I can kill. At least make it a costly victory for them.
Mob!
Let's see if we can get the thorax pikemen to turn their back to the arrow tower.
Quick march!
We did. So yeah, if we can just get them to turn their back to that arrow tower even, that'd be good. Get some more of them killed. We routed their citizen cav out here. Hopefully they'll bring up that Tarentine cav too. Now all my men are wavering.
Our men flee the field
Yeah,
of
it's
battle.
over. I couldn't keep the morale up on my men. It's possible I might have been able to run around getting their guys shot by the arrow towers, but I think there's a capture point for victory there. But again, at least we managed to take out 500 of their men so that maybe it'll be a little easier to retake it if we survive that long. That's a pretty substantial chunk of my income that's going to go down the drain there. Freaking Bactria. All because Bactria had to come get involved. But these guys are really giving me a run for my money starting off here. I was doing fairly good for a minute, and then that ended pretty quickly. So now Parthian is probably going to try and come after Zadrakarta, so I'm probably going to have to go back this way with this army. Bactria has retaken that city, and they're already roaming around back here. I'm just going to have to let this city burn. I don't have the money to deal with that kind of thing right now. So I am going to come up here and just keep taking cities back from them. Man, part of me wants to auto-resolve this, but I really shouldn't because I can't afford the extra losses. So let's go ahead and fight this on a city assault. We'll see if they sallied out on the field, which is good. Just means more room for my slingers and horse archers to maim these guys, and the better I do with them, then the fewer losses I take to my infantry, which is going to be pretty important here. Let's see. We're going to wait. Dry conditions.
Awaiting orders.
Just gonna bring up my infantry, and the only reason I want to even bring my infantry up is just to get my slingers into combat. I'm gonna bring my Median cav down the flanks to protect my horse archers, and I'll take my general and a few of my horse archers this way, and I'll take the other horse archers this way. And I'm going to put these guys in a group formation to keep my slingers protected. The enemy should be getting reinforcements, which means that they might sit around and wait on those reinforcements.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
So give me time to move up and kill these troops. They got an Eastern Spearman, so they've got almost nothing here. We should be able to kill them with few losses. Let's block up their reinforcement route. Put the Medians here. And I'm going to put my other Medians here. And I'm going to take all my horse archers in over here where they have no protection against such things. Where's my horse archers? There we go. Yeah, and I'll just get ready to fight off the enemy reinforcements here. You all come over here too, please. These are just mobbed coming at me over here. Be easy kills.
Cavalry! Missiles ready! Quickly now!
I would just engage the mob in melee, but I don't want to give the Eastern Spearmen a chance to catch me. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot them down.
Riders, advance!
I'll be shooting those Eastern Spearmen in the... Oh, what is this? Bactrian Royal Cav coming right past me.
What are your orders? Our general is under attack.
General's under attack from what?
Horse archers! Missile cavalry!
Oh, probably from one of my own units.
Parthian horse archers! Awaiting orders! Awaiting orders!
I'm hitting these guys in the back with my slinger fire, but I'm going to probably go ahead and stop. We ought to be able to take those guys down pretty easy.
Parthian horse archers! Horse archers! Riders at the double! We await your order.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, enemy general is dead. So I'm actually going to
Orders!
flee back with my infantry because I don't want to engage and take any unnecessary losses. Let's see if we can kill these Eastern Javelinmen real quick, and then I'll flee back from them as well.
Parthian horse archers! Noble horse archers! Ready! Quickly now!
Alright. Let's go ahead and pull back again. These stupid Bactrian Royal Cav will not just be good boys and die. And it looks like the last remaining units out here are getting shot to death. No more worries. Let's just bring these guys up.
Orders, my lord.
Again, I'm going to pull back. I want to kite the enemy around a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's just charge headlong into all these enemy units that are bunched up here. I'm getting a lot of wavering going on. Oh, they put their pikes down. Got to call off that charge. And let's see. Let's get these guys reposition. That means I charged these Medians in too early. Let's pull all them back.
Melee cavalry up your command. Missiles ready.
I'm gonna try and come up and bring some more damage down on the enemy units. Just keep away from the Eastern Spearmen over here.
Melee cavalry ready.
Again, kind of annoying that I have to do this, but it's really the best way for me to just make sure as few of my men get killed as possible. There's some Eastern Slingers. Oh, come on! Stupid Hillmen threw their javelins at me from a pretty good distance there. I need some Median Cav to come over here and destroy those. Use my slingers to finish off their own slingers. There we go. We're doing pretty good. I wouldn't say great, but we're doing all right. Gonna use my slingers on their Eastern Slingers. So stupid Bactrian Hillmen keep getting javelin volleys off on me, and they're killing a lot of my horse archers, but nothing that I can't survive without at this point. Flee back here. Let's use my Parthian horse archers to hit these. Really, that was a pretty long javelin toss. Yeah, those hillmen are pretty much gone now. Shoot these guys in the flank. Go ahead and back
One of
up
our
here.
units has used all its ammunition.
I'm going to start charging down some of the fleeing enemy units. Alright, we're going to continue and just completely destroy all remnants of the Bactrian forces. I'm going to take all my guys off fire at will so they don't shoot each other. So let's begin running these guys down. Just get all these guys all bunched up. Most of the remnants of the Bactrian army should be here in an easy spot to kill. Get them totally surrounded. Yeah, look at these pikemen. Nowhere to run now, chumps. So I think we did pretty well there. We came out with very few losses, all things considered, and basically annihilated the Bactrian army in total. And then we should have taken the city all at the same time, so I don't think there'll be any survivors, and the city will be ours. And then I should be completely retrained in a single turn, which will be helpful. Biggest problem is we're going to have to get rid of Partheva and keep this province from being assaulted by Bactria all at the same time, which is not going to be easy. But we'll see if we can do it. I think that's going to be it for this battle. Let's quit. And that's going to be all the time I have for now. Actually, it went kind of long. This is going to be a long episode, but that was worth it there. I mean, 151 kills to my 1,957 kills, so just needed to be patient, skirmish them out. No reason to go engage their infantry head-on whenever we know that their infantry are going to get a lot of kills because of the buffs that they get. So skirmishing can be pretty useful, obviously, against an AI on the difficult settings. Especially useful when you catch them in the open field like that. I'm hoping this army dies too. They probably won't, just because it'll be a complete nuisance. Of course, they get away with a few mercenary Persian archers. That's irritating. And they'll get a whole brand new general unit if I don't get rid of them right now.
At your service.
So, and I can't assassinate with that agent. I can't assassinate with either agent, because there's no general to assassinate, but they're going to have a new general unit on the next turn. That is dadgum irritating. There's a few little small Bactrian armies out here. Probably would be good to go ahead and at least try and poison these guys, so if I can get them stuck in place, I can kill them and like just finish them off. Let's see. And if these places rebel, at least it'll be something else Bactria wants to fight. I wonder if these guys over here, Persia, I wonder if they're interested in any type of diplomacy. Sorry, my antivirus software popped up. I gotta tab back into the game. Alright, it's always running scans while I'm playing. Nope, Persia hates me, which is great. Makes no sense. Military actions against Parthian. What, were you big friends with them? Get over it. That's irritating. Yeah, agent actions against... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So it looks like this situation's probably going to get worse before it gets better.
Greetings, most excellent friend. Be at home and
what kind of
speak
alliance?
as
I have a
you
non-aggression
would
pact
before
with
your
them.
own hard fight.
I can't make any type of alliances with them, though, because they're a satrapy. Or no, they're not a satrapy. They're military allies with Sagittarius. So why can't I ask for any... Cancel non-aggression pact, military access, what? Huh. They're not a satrapy, but I can't seem to... Oh, it's because I'm at war with Sagittaria. Why am I at war with these guys?
Be welcome, emissary.
Of course they don't want peace. Fantastic. Sagittaria allied to someone else. Yeah, they're allies with Persia, which should explain partly why they hate me. What have I done to any of these people that they wanted to be at war to me? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you're at war... whatever. Enjoy that. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing off for now.